some darlings. Here we are in a fabulous bathroom. This is not our bathroom. We're here for the night at the Fairmont. We got on last night. We were doing a little staycation because they invited us to go to the Nordic spa in the wintertime. It's very cute. They set up their little outdoor pool area, like a little Scandinave spa-esque moment, and they have a hot tub, they have a heated pool, they have three. This is new this year. They have 3 different cold plunges and a sauna, and then like a little seating area where you can have drinks and things by the fire. And honestly, we did it this morning. And I did get in the cold plunge. It was far too cold outside for me to do so, but I did it. I did it, and I feel like now I'm so tired feeling. But it was very fun, so thanks Fairmont. Thanks for having us. So here we are. Obviously, I want to take advantage of the beautiful space that we're in, the beautiful bathroom. This bathroom is such goals, it's so massive. This is Drams. I wanted to have like a whole pamper moment last night. I even packed my little candle, my little Nest candle. I wanted to film like a pamper night. I was far too tired. We uploaded the video late and then I went to sleep. So we're gonna take advantage of it this morning. I just went to the gym. I did a quickie little 30-minute upper body day. The gym here is actually really great. Before filming, I wanna have a little pamper moment. Do a little quick styles, a little TLC on the skin. Oh, but I forgot my robe. BRB. That's better. That's giving much more of a pamper. And this portion of the video is very kindly sponsored by Cult Beauty. As you guys know, I have worked with Cult Beauty all year long, which is so crazy. It's so crazy. This year has flown by, but I just wanted to say to Cult Beauty, thank you so much. You have been a beautiful partner to work with all year, and I love these kind of partnerships where I get to give you guys a shopping discount because you don't necessarily feel pressured to buy new things all the time, but it's nice to have an ongoing discount code for you to shop your favorites or restock on whatever you're using. And obviously, in the spirit of the holidays, if you are doing any gift giving, it's a nice way to save some extra coin, and you know, it's available all the time. It's available all year long. So obviously I've packed some of my favorites, some of my favorite things from Cult Beauty, and I always have an ongoing landing page where you can see all of my favorites, but there's obviously always new fun things that are added to that, some seasonal things, you know, but you can always use my discount CVX Alana or CB Alana. Honestly, I think a few of the varieties work, but you can save some coin on your orders. So for my pals who are outside of North America, hello to my UK friends. This one's really for you because Cult Beauty has amazing shipping. To my Canadian pals, be warned, there are duties. I don't know how it is in the States. I feel like it's different every state. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna use some of my faves to have a little pamper moment right now. I just realized I placed myself in the middle of the 2 sinks. Amazing. Now I did just have a little bake in the sauna. It actually felt so good. Oh. The Nordic folk really know what's up when it comes to the sauna world. Anyway, I'm gonna use this. I got this in the Cult Beauty Advent Calendar, which was very sweet. The Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Universal Daily Peels. Oh, you get 3 in here. Perfect. I'll save one for Dan. He can do that when he gets back. Yeah, I've been really off of my exfoliating game. Ugh. You have to wait 2 minutes in between. I didn't realize. Okay, so I'm gonna take pad 1 and just rub that around. Okay, 1 done. Wait for 2 minutes. Okay, great. That feels long enough. Perfect. Let's go in with the second pad. Could you hear that seagull? And that's the second pad. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with some hydration. I'm gonna take my little Cuddly Beauty Elixir, a little travel size. Spritz that on, and then I got this face mask, the Dr. Jart Ceramidin Hydrating Mask. This is for dry skin. It has a barrier strengthening solution, and it moisturizes and strengthens barrier. Nice, perfect. Before opening, rub the pouch 3 to 5 times for more effective absorption. Okay. Oh. That looks so unappealing, might I say, but it feels like it has so much moisturizing, moist product on there. Oh, that feels instantly glorious. I also have my little Biossance Pro Peptide Lip Perfector. I'm just gonna put this on the lips while we wait. Look, my little sideburns, honestly, they're so crazy. Like, go away. Well, while we wait, I want to be a little bit proactive and productive with our getting ready process, so I'm gonna do my hair. Now, my friend Mel, I told you guys that when I got my little haircut, I was inspired by my friend Mel. I was like, Mel, I am absolutely copying your hair. She has some of the greatest hair. Actually, really all of my friends have such fabulous, fabulous hair and eyebrows and lashes on planet Earth. Anyway, my friend Mel uses the air wrap for her bangs, okay? But she also always uses a straightener, and she always does the little waves, the little like lived in little crimpy waves. And I tried doing it yesterday, which you guys will see the remnant of it, but I've been inspired by you, Mel. I've been trying to learn how to do this. It is my goal to just be more capable when it comes to my hair. Honestly, it's so annoying, just always feeling like I never know how to do it. I tried doing it and then I ended up adding a few more curls in, which has all since fallen out. I'm sure my hair just like boiled away in the sauna, but there's still some good body left over. So I just want to see if I can touch this up and give it a little bit more life for today. So this is the GHD Platinum Plus. Now I bought this quite some time ago and I don't remember what it's called, but Jamie Genevieve had been going on and on and on about this little hot brush, which now that I have my little half bangs, I can see the usage of it. Previously, I didn't really understand what I could use it for, and I had bought it, and I had bought this straightener inspired by her. I don't remember who I ended up giving the other tool away to, but they're not cheap, okay? I bought this, I never used it, I gave it away. Regrets, because I could probably definitely use it now. Anyway, at the same time, I had bought this little straightener, and I'm not much of a straightener person. I do appreciate straight hair. I also have the Dyson Corral, but I just find myself so unskilled when it comes to using a straightener. Even growing up, like back in high school, I'd be like, oh yeah, I curl my hair with my straightener, and I never understood how people were able to do it. I've always used curling irons with the toggle, with the little thumb piece. So I'm trying to get better at it, but I literally don't know how people do this with like, am I dumb? My hands don't work in this way. Anyway, this is what Mel does. This is how she does her hair, and it's always so good, and I'm trying. And this is why I use a crimper. Oh no. That was creepy. Like, there's definitely something going on, but it's just certainly not as effective as hers is every time I see her, so. Oh dear. No, yeah, so that's not gonna happen. This is where we have to introduce the little S-Wave. Now I remember years ago, speaking of the Dyson Corral actually, when we were in London for the launch of that, and I was with Matthew, fabulous hairstylist, and he was teaching me how to do the S-Waves, and I was so excited because it's everything I've ever wanted, but I think it's so much harder to do it on yourself. I'm not gonna try to explain this. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing here, but this is another thing that I've always wanted to be able to do with a straightener, which honestly, I can get away with it on this side. This side is fine. Like, that's a cutie little S-Wave. Whenever you see celebrities with like fabulous wavy hair like this, most often, from what I've gathered, this is the technique that they're doing. Again, so much easier to do that on somebody else and on your dominant side, but me trying to do this on the other side, impossible. But you just kind of like push your hair literally into the shape of the S, and you just do this. And I remember Matthew doing this on my hair and I was like blown away. Like, oh, wow. That one was kind of a fail, but you get the idea. That's what I feel like needs to happen for these front pieces. Put it into this position here, whoop, and then, you know. Oh, I'm so envious of people who have naturally wavy hair. Truly, what a gift. Anyway, that's that side. I'm gonna try to do the other side. 12 hours later. Okay, I think, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think I'm kind of getting the hang of it. Do you see that little wave there? The problem is it won't remain. It won't remain. I might have to retouch this once I'm done filming the rest, but I feel like we got some good waves going on here. Okay, so this is the anti-heatless curl. This is like the most heat, but I'm just trying to get that really natural lived-in style wave. So it's a mixture of the and a mixture of the yeah. Okay, great. Well, that did take me about 17,000 years, so I'm going to... Oh, that feels really good. Like, truly. Let me just take that and rub it on my neck. I really like that. That's nice. That feels like really hydrating. This sit is actually ridiculous. I can't. I'm so angry about it. It's so rude. So I'm just going to go in with my moisturizer, La Roche-Posay. Beautiful. Lovely. And then I got a new sunscreen to try. This is Caudalie. Very pretty little packaging here. This is literally my first time using it, so it could be a disaster. We have no idea. It's got a little tint to it. It's actually, sorry, I take that back. It's not tinted, but there does appear to be a little tint added to it so that it's not like completely chalk white. Wow, this feels so nice. It's so juicy. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, it feels like nothing on the face, and it has no crazy smell either. Caudalie. We see you. How very exciting. Okay, I'm gonna scour online for that and see where I can find that for you, but beautiful. Let me just give you a visual of the hair just in case it all goes away by the time I'm done. Hey, the little S-waves up front kind of worked. Do you see what I mean with the lived-in wave? I kind of love it. I love it, but unfortunately the S-wave is a necessary evil here. It's really difficult to navigate that, but this won't stay. This won't stay in my hair. I'm sure this will all be fallen straight in the next hour, but that's the wave. What do you guys think? Okay, now for the sake of landmass and filming, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready. I'm filming a little drugstore holiday makeup look. I don't know which one's going first, this video or that video. Probably you will have seen that, so if you've already watched it, here's the before. See you when I'm looking, hopefully, again, much more fabulous. Thank you so much for having this little glowy moment with me. Okay. We just finished filming, got some photos, did a quick little outfit change, and now it's all a blur. We packed up, and now we're gonna head down for lunch, which is honestly so nice of them to include, but I didn't even show you guys a proper room tour, honestly, but it's such a beautiful room. Just a big, beautiful bedroom, bathroom, closet, our remnant breakfast, lol, the cool living room. If this were an apartment, it would be the perfect sized apartment. A little kitchen right here. Yeah, it was really foggy when we woke up this morning, but the view is insane. Like that whole building right there, this little green one behind, actually this one too, these are all apartments, all apartments. Imagine waking up to this view. Ugh, we're moving. I just realized we've had many sequences of events since we've seen you last. It's now almost dark, as it happens at 3 p.m. in this land. We checked out of the hotel, and we've kind of been driving since, but I just wanted to say, I will fill you in when we get home, but I felt as though I should update you while we were still driving. We stopped at Rackets and Runners, which is like the top tennis store in Vancouver. Tennis and regrettably pickleball now. If you're a pickleballer, we have beef, you and I, okay? I support you for getting out and being active, but as they convert all of our beloved tennis courts into pickleball courts, I can't help but feel a little bit salty, okay? Anyway, I went in to get new shoes. Dan was getting his racket strung, and I just have to show you guys the status of my tennis shoes because it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. I'll show you that when we get home. Then across the street from Rackets and Runners was this little clinic, and honestly I called them while we were in there and I was like, hello, do you have my ZO wipes? And it just reminded me as I was doing my little peel this morning, I'm like, I need my wipes. I haven't had these in so long. Wipes? Pads. The ZO complexion renewal pads. Dan started using them too. They're so great. And then we just stopped at a little cafe and we got a little pick-me-up for the ride home because we have hours of a drive ahead of us because it's rush hour. And with all the construction, closed lanes, just rush hour in general, the driving in this city, I tell ya. And I feel like the city is extra bustling right now because there's so many people flying in for the Taylor Swift concert. It's just so busy. We saw so many little baby Swifties in the lobby at the Fairmont this morning. Anyway, that's our update. We've got a coffee, we've got a core power, and we're on the road again. Also, this makeup it's nighttime makeup. I look absurd being out in the daylight like this. It's too much for me. We are home. I have prepared myself for an eve of unpacking. Unpacking and tidying and doing things. I put my Errands tour merch on. They got us this when we were in Miami with Tresemme. They got us the hoodies, and then when I went with Sweet Jen, I bought the t-shirts and I bought the hoodies for my little sisters. And we've got T-Swizzle merch, all of us, even though all of us didn't get to attend. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm still gonna try. I'm still gonna attempt to go on Sunday. I don't know, whatever, but it's just, Anyway, we're home. I need to show you my tennis shoes because LOL. I don't know when the last time was that I showed you guys my tennis shoes, but it is the craziest phenomenon. Oof. For a long time I was using a pair of Adidas shoes, and I really liked them because they were really thin and light, and I like to sprint and be really fast. So I like my shoes to feel like nothing, but when they feel like nothing, I tear through them so fast. I was literally going through those monthly. It was crazy. So I switched to the Asics Gel Challengers, and these have been a little bit more long lasting for me on the court. Love them. They're a little bit lighter. Sorry, the other ones are Gel Resolutions, right? The Gel Resolution ones are better and thicker, but for me they just feel heavier. They feel a little bit more boaty. I like the Challengers. So this is what happens to my shoes. When I serve, specifically, my foot just bends completely like vertical and I drag it, and I don't know how this happens, but my shoe just ends up getting a hole and my big toe just sticks right through it. So every single one of my shoes ends up getting this, and the left shoe is perfectly fine and practically brand new and beautiful. Now, I have mentioned this before, and you guys, a lot of you have sent me these beautiful like black toe construction, I forget what it's called, forgive me in this moment, I forget what it's called, but you guys have sent some really amazing suggestions over for some like construction guard putty that I could put on this. Maybe I'll keep these on hand just to see, but these have lasted a long time. They've done well, but I needed to get a fresh pair because when it gets to this part where it's actually split, then my foot starts to get caught on the like loose lip of plastic and I'm just tripping all over the place. We don't need a broken knee in this business, okay? So I've gone through many pairs, but the Asics has proven to be more durable. Now, there is a pair of Wilson. Meryl, what was that? She wants to be seen and heard. There was a pair of Wilson shoes that I'm interested in trying. If anyone else has this very niche problem, feel free to send your recommendations below. Meryl, come here. Come here, say hello to the people. Anywho's, I think that this will be the final unpacking of this suitcase for the year. Oh, this suitcase has seen some shit. Our wheels are so busted. And some of the clips have broken, some of the clips are loose, but I mean, these have just traveled the world with us. Sorry, Meryl's really having a moment. I look forward to officially hibernating for the rest of the month, and this is officially the final unpack. My desk and my makeup drawers were such a mess because I can't believe it was yesterday. Oh my gosh, honestly, it's kind of amazing what you can accomplish in a day, what you can do in 24 hours. Yesterday before we left for downtown, I had filmed a video for the Revolve YouTube channel, which at this moment, I have no idea if it's approved or not. I haven't heard anything, but it was a cute makeup look. I really enjoyed it, and basically just got to go through the Revolve website, their beauty section, and do like an everyday winter makeup, which was cool. So if it ends up getting approved and goes live, I'll keep you guys posted, but that was fun. So I had to tidy that up, and then obviously I was filming my drugstore holiday makeup look this morning at the hotel, which is crazy. I feel like my brain is all jumbled. I try so hard to keep it all in order and try to just remember like what I've said in each video. I basically live on Notion. I live on Notion, but the abundance of product that is just spilling from every corner of the house right now is insane. I'm not even going to show you the state of the studio downstairs. It's actually mad. It's mad down there. I have actually dedicated a day, 2 days actually, in the calendar to go through and clean up in the studio because we've just been avoiding it like the plague down there because it's such a mess. But I do need to tackle it at some point. Today is not that day. 3 days. Look, hi! Look who's home! Really quick, guys. Amila's been gone. She's been living and sliving in Europe. She's been leaving me, left us for 3 months, having a little adventure. She just got home. My mom literally just picked her up at the airport. Yeah. And they brought us sushi. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Mom.
No. Don't show the eyebrows.
And look who came. Hi, Milo. Come here. Come here, Milo. Hello, friend. Good morning. It's so ironic because last night I uploaded the Hot Girl Winter video and then I proceeded to get 5.5 hours of sleep, which I know is normal for a lot of people. That's not great. not great for me. But after my mom and Emilio left last night, we uploaded the video. I went on the treadmill. And here we are bright and early this morning, actually going to a Pilates class, which I'm really excited about. And I'll tell you about it on the drive. I can't think straight right now. I need this coffee. Coffee, water, and creatine. Listen, we're thrilled because we've really wanted to incorporate Pilates into our life, like reformer Pilates, just for the recovery and mobility aspect of life and hot girl winter and all that good stuff. And then a Pilates studio opened up across the street from our tennis center. It just opened. Literally, it opened this last week. So this morning we have to go do an orientation class. So we are headed to go see what's up. I don't know if I'll be able to film. I don't know what it's going to be like. If it's literally an orientation or if it's just a workout. No idea, but I'm thrilled to have the option to go test it out. So here we go. Good morning. Off to Pilates. Oh my God, Dan, you're officially Pilates girly. All right, so orientation review. What I didn't realize is that it's F45 style. They have like the class playing on the screen. If you've ever been to an F45 class, like the instructors are there to like guide you and whatever and correct your form and whatnot. But I've never been to a Pilates class where the Pilates class is like playing on the screen. So at first I was like, oh, I hate this. It feels really like weird, whatever, different, obviously. But then I realized as we were going through it is that when it's all automated on the screen and the class is playing, you'll never have an instructor do like 20 reps on one side and 5 on the other side, you know, like it's going to be even. So I was like, oh, okay, I understand. I like this. That's fun. My core is very weak. I struggled with that deeply. Dan did great for his first Reformer Pilates class.
That was good. That was really good.
I think because that was orientation, we'll just have to do a couple more and see how we like it. We just obviously booked like the intro 2 weeks, so we'll see if we like it. But love that we can have the option to like play tennis and then go there right after. That can be our little... Well, I wouldn't even count that as recovery days, honestly. It was hard. My legs were shaking. But how fun. We have an option now. Yay! Guys, it's 8:30. We just rolled up to OEB. And I just need to tell you about my love for OEB, first of all. I believe that the world has a tragic shortage in breakfast establishments. And I think that it's important that more people embrace breakfast and brunch in their life. There's never enough places. And so many places will have like really hyper-specific menus. I just want the full, I guess it's an American breakfast. Anyway, OEB, the first time I went to OEB was when I was in university in Calgary, okay? So proud of them for spreading across the land. And they just opened one up in Langley. And I'm so excited because if you try to get into OEB downtown, they have one in Yaletown, but on the weekends, the lineup, the wait list to get into it is ridiculous for just some eggs. But it's not just eggs, okay? Because OEB has an extensive menu. They have healthy options. They have just everything you could possibly desire for a breakfast menu. And I just feel so passionately about this, and it is my dream to retire and have my own breakfast cafe. I'm just telling you now, I would make chocolate protein coffee on tap. Guys, we just sat down to order and they have an Errands tour menu. I'm triggered, okay? It's all I want. And I can't go. Why are you gonna rub it in my face like that? Now, we don't normally eat breakfast this early. This actually feels really early to be like shoving an entire omelet and a plate of bacon in my belly. Also, the bacon isn't technically hot girl winter approved, but my favorite thing to order at OEB is the omelet, and then I get it made with egg whites. It's all the veggies. It's amazing. I get a little side of bacon, little potatoes. It's so good. Now I'm stuffed. Also, y'all, I'm tired. So we needed to go for breakfast because we have a long morning and early afternoon, a long day of errands ahead of us because, my friends, there's that time of year where we are doing our little Christmas bureau shop. Not little. It's very important and we're very excited about it. We absolutely loved doing it last year and bringing you guys along because I think that if you are able to, if you can help the families and the communities around you, especially around the holidays where there's a lot of stress and pressure around providing gifts and meals, and there's just it's a hard time of year for so many people. So if you're able to, if you can help someone, I think it's a beautiful thing. We're very excited that this year we are sponsoring 4 families for their Christmas gifts and also Christmas meals. And that's what we're going to be picking up today. Last year we were slightly more prepared where we did it the night before, and then the day of. Today we're just, our drop off is at 2 p.m. and we're just gonna pound it out this morning. So we've done Pilates, we went for breakfast. Now we're gonna spend the next couple of hours picking up the list. We've got our list. I printed it out. We have our like Dymo label printer, lol. So I've printed out the lists and we're gonna go through, check them twice, and make some Christmas magic happen for 4 beautiful families in our community. We're only 4 items in and we might need another car. So here's our beautiful bounty. We're gonna organize them all into the bins now because this is what we didn't do last year. Last year we just brought a bunch of shopping bags and that was such an organizing nightmare. This year we prepared. We bought the bins. So we're gonna organize them per family before we put it in the trunk. And it'll be much better, much more organized. When we did this last year, I was so overwhelmed because I have no idea what kids like. You're like, what's a squishmallow? This year, I'm like, what's an LOL doll? I have no idea what this stuff is. Oh, nice.
How about you guys?
You're doing great. Thank you. Love your beard. Love your work. Okay, knives. We need cutlery. Hi friends, it's the next day. I never like officially concluded the moment last night, but I feel like we just had a couple of days there, which you guys saw, that were a little bit wild, and I feel like there was a lot shoved in there. But I was just going through the vlog footage and I was like, dang, did we do all that in 2 days? And then yesterday we did the drop off. We dropped all the goods and the groceries and the presents and everything. I actually wrote little Christmas cards for each of the families who were receiving the bundles, and you know, it's just like it's so emotionally heavy whenever we do something like that. I literally get like twitchy and like last year I was crying in the club on the camera, but I don't love to post me crying on the internet, okay? I know we all love an emotional moment, but it's one of those things where we feel so grateful and so lucky that we're able to do that. You just always hope that the goods and the items are going to the families who need it the most. And, you know, I think it's awesome that the local food banks set that up. So obviously there's so many different charities and ways that you can give back to your community. This is the one that we found last year that we're really happy to be able to contribute to, and especially during times like the holidays, it's really nice to be able to do that for some families around you in your community. So even though I don't love being that person to be like, look what we're doing, I also think it's nice to talk about it and to include it in our holiday content, because there are so many things that you can do to give back, especially during the holidays. Obviously, like if you could do that all year round, that's amazing. But especially during times where there's so much shopping and so much, oh, buy this, Cyber Week, holidays, Christmas, gifting, blah, blah, blah. It can be a lot. It can be overwhelming. So it just hits you in the feels, you know? Anyway, my friends, I feel like this vlog has just gone in so many different directions. So thanks for hanging out with us over the last couple of days. Thanks for hanging out. My family, my sweet angels of the internet. We'll see you all tomorrow for a new Lennis video. Thanks for watching. Bye!